Hello, how are you? My name is Edgar Tin Yong, and this is my website. I hope you are well wherever you are. Stay safe, and if you happen to live in Melbourne, stay safe, look after yourself, and look after your family. Well, thank you for tuning in, and of course, we are still going to talk about Feng Shui. This channel is about Feng Shui for the beginners. And for people that want to know more about Feng Shui, know more about traditional Feng Shui, and if you're interested more, will get you interested, then well, why not? So the Feng Shui is part of the Chinese culture, or part of one of the technique to help people and to help we have a better life. So today is the Feng Shui 101 number 9 episode. I'm so happy, and I will keep going. So today we will still be going to talk about the from last video. Remember, I say I summarized 12 points which is we need to study in Feng Shui. So from the last video we have the 6 already. First, if you first time tune in, you can go back and watch. You can watch from the beginning. So now we start from the 7. So 7 is what I call the 7 clash. What does it mean? That is the clash of a branch. We have 12 branch. Let's start from the 子、丑、寅、卯、辰、巳、午、未、辛、酉、戌、亥. So basically there's a 12 what we call the branch, and in some of the English translation they translate this 子 as a rat, and that's the ox, that's the tiger, that's the rabbit. By the way, in Vietnamese they call the rabbit as cat. So actually this sound is Mao, or in Cantonese Mao. So in Vietnamese they're very similar to they pronounce the cat as Mao. So Mao and cat. So they changed to the rabbit to cat. And then this is the dragon, snake, that's the horse, that's the goat, that's the monkey, that's the rooster, that's the dog, and that's the pig, or bull. Some people call it bull. So from the 7th position, there's a clash from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you start from the rat here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the rat and the horse is a clash. Okay. The ox and the goat is a clash. The monkey and the tiger is a clash. The rabbit and the rooster is a clash. The dragon and the dog is a clash. The snake and pig also a clash. In Chinese astrology, they say if husband and wife, they are born in the clash year, they are better not to get married, otherwise they will clash. Actually, I don't think there's a very good standard way of doing that, because within my client, I do have a few couples, they born in a clash. Like one of my very good friend, he's born in the year of the snake. The wife is born in the year of the pig, and they have children, they have a good family, they're very happy. I have clients, they're born in monkey, year of the monkey, and the year of the tiger, and also very harmony, they're very good, very happy. So it really depends on the chart. It's not just the year, you know. So maybe astrology we leave it to the other day. But that's what I call the seventh clash. So it's the seventh thing we need to study is the clash here, and that's also very important in Feng Shui. Very important in Feng Shui as well. And when the time comes, we will do it, you know, bit by bit, slowly but slowly. And number 8, the 8 is the bagua, you know, bagua. So ba actually means 8 as well. In Chinese we write this way, but also 8. So bagua, there's you know, we talked about bagua in the previous videos. There's an early heaven bagua and the later heaven bagua. And in our San Yuan system, you know, in our San Yuan Yuan system, the early heaven bagua and the later heaven bagua, they are combined to use. Unlike, you know, a lot of Feng Shui consultants out there just use the later heaven bagua. They use the later heaven bagua and then go out to do consult. It's very dangerous. But, you know, and the 8 direction basically is referred back to the bagua, and then the 8 direction, bagua, early heaven, later heaven. What else for the ba? The ba also, you know, in the cardinal, intercardinal direction, but you will say that's back to the bagua again. Okay. Now number 9. Number 9 is the 9 star. 9, the Chinese 9 is right this way. So 9 stars. So 9 stars, there are 2 meanings here. One is the 9 stars 1 to 9. 1 to 9, like in the law shu, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 1 to 9, they also call a 9 star. The 9 stars, they also have another names and meanings, which is the shape of it. So the Feng Shui master in the past, they divided the shape, the mountain shape into 9 types. Well, actually it's 5. You know, from the 5 elements, it go out, you know, extend to 9. So number 1 they call Tan Lan, and the Tan Lan is kind of like this shape, like a mountain, like that, like this shape. So it's like a tower, you know, like a tower. So it's Tan Lan is wood element actually, and it's, if you like facing like your house, you can see a good Tan Lan. Like nowadays you may see some like building a tower, like those, you know, like if there's a 3, 4, 5 level of tower, they in this shape, a wooden shape, it's a Tan Lan shape. And Tan Lan, if they're good shape and bad shape as well. If you look at a very good, nice looking shape, of course you will bring very good energy, which is the study energy, study. And then the number 2 here, they call 巨门. 巨门 is like kind of this way, you know. It's the flat on top is 巨门, and then the 3 is 禄泉. 禄泉 is, they have a lot of, you know, legs here, or doesn't look very good, like a tree trunk, you know, the bottom part of tree, there's a lot of root coming out. That's called 禄泉. And then there's a 文曲. 文曲 is kind of like this. There's no one big mountain there, but the top of the mountain is like a water, like a wave. It's water. So that's intelligence. It represents intelligence, and also represent the area. If the area you see this kind of shape very nicely, got trees, got good energy, then in that area will produce the area the girls born, they will be very beautiful. And also, if the house is set it very well, then that girl in the future will become a queen. Actually, written from the classical Feng Shui textbook. And if you ever been to Tasmania, Hobart, the mountain shape is very similar to this. So in Hobart, the area actually that we produce a queen, Denmark, I think it's Denmark, in the area. And then number 5 is the Lianzhen. Lianzhen is like kind of like very sharp, pointy, which is fire element. Fire element is represent power, very powerful, but it's not good for money. Only powerful, but not more good for money will be, fire control metal. Metal is wealth, so wealth is not that good. Where you can see this, Cradle Mountain, in Tasmania, Cradle Mountain, the mountain is kind of like this way. If you've been walk around the Dove Lake, then you see the what we call the Lianzhen. And then number 6 is called the Wuqu. Wuqu is a round shape. Wuqu is like this. That's Wuqu, or very like this, or like this. Round one. Wuqu is very good. It represents power and money. So if you facing, like your house facing that, or sitting to it, that's your back, your mountain, your turtles, then it is very good as well. Where you can see it, some in some small hilly places, in maybe Dandenong Range, that there's some area they have this round shape there. And then there's number 7. Number 7 is called a broken arrow, or Porjun. Porjun is also round shape, but it's very broken, like that. It's broken. A lot of like cliff broken. So Porjun is army, broken army. So it means fighting, or always fighting. So not sure if you watch news on the television in the Middle East area, there's always some fighting, some soldier. You just observe those mountains. Those mountains, there's no trees, no energy, no chi, no life. So they are more of the broken army type of mountain. So that's why that area has a lot of war. And then the number 8 is called the Zhuofu. Zhuofu is kind of like this. It's like a metal round, and then there's earth. So it's also represent wealth, good wealth, good money. And then the last one is called the Yaoba, Yubi. Yubi is more, there's one shape and then a lot of fire, like this. So also fighting as well. So Yubi, if the shape looks nice, not much of broken like that, then we produce a warlord or a general, like someone quite powerful. Right now, so this is more people in the past, they more using in the yin feng shui or a burial site. You're looking for mountain shape to burial in the burial spot, like find a dragon den, and if in the surrounding you can find such a mountain shape, or facing that mountain or sitting to that mountain, and then in the future you produce the next generation, maybe let's say broken army, right? But it's not that bad. You know, a good one, a good broken army mountain, then you produce a general or someone very powerful. Right. So that is not very important nowadays in Australia or elsewhere, because we cannot freely to choose a burial place. In Australia, you know, the burial place, they are government or trust cemetery. There's a place you can't really do much about it. The best thing is you can only choose the direction, from my experience. In China nowadays, they also encourage cremate, so there's very little, like what we call a blood burial, which is like you not cremate, but you bury, you know, the whole body is called blood burial. So this one here, in nowadays, there's some meaning, but unless you find, you know, the in Feng Shui burial place. So that is that. And then number 10, I guess you maybe guess that. Number 10, that's the Chinese way of writing 10. 10 is the 10 stems. You know, we talked about the 10 stem earlier before, is the 甲乙丙丁戊己庚辛壬癸. You know, the 甲乙丙丁戊己庚辛壬癸. Or in Chinese is the yang wood, yin wood, yang fire, yin fire, and earth, yin earth, yang metal, yin metal, yang metal, yin metal, yang water, yin water. You know, that 10 stem. And last time we talked about the 10 stem 5 combination, the number 5, so 10 stem combination. And then the 11th, you have to be patient. You know, 11th, patient and persistence. So you don't expect to go to learn from someone within 2 to 3 days, and you go out to do a consult. That is very dangerous. I can assure you, it's very dangerous. So patience and persistence. So that we have to do this. You know, be patient. Study this 12, you know, things, and then there's the 12th. Of course, that's the earthly branch. The 12 earthly branches, like I just wrote down the 12 branches there. The 12 branches, they also have their, like they are combined. Last time we talked about the 6 combined, and there's a triple harmony combined as well. There's clash in there, so we need to understand this in order to apply for the house. Then you may ask, among these 12 area, which one is the most important? Well, I would say every item of them, they are important, from Tai Chi, Yin Yang, San Chai, 4 sign, 5 elements, 5 combined, 6 combined, 7 clash, bagua, nice, bagua, 9 star, 10 stem, persistence, patience, and 12 branch. All these 12 area are important. However, if you really want me to name one, I will say Tai Chi. That point is very important. And if you want to know why, I will show you on the next video. So today we finish here. See you next time.